Spooky High School, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. Run a wild journey to discover who we really were. My phone's just locked itself even though I don't want it to. Thank you, phone.
Right, I'm going to be player 1 this time.
You want to be player 1 this time? Okay, pick yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to be her.
What's your name?
My name is going to be... Scissra.
Are you like scissors? Okay. You want to be a they?
I'm going to be a they.
Okay. Well, I'm going to be Zombo. His name can be...
Zombo.
Rotnips. Because he's got rot on his nips. It's actually what the bullies call him, so he decided to own the name.
Yeah, you're not even going to give yourself a capital letter.
No, not in a capital letter.
Are we going to skip all these bits?
Yep. We've already seen the opening. You go first. Okay, you got to do your quiz now.
Oh, yeah.
Just skip. There you go.
You build a 100-foot statue commemorating an event so that in 1,000 years' time, archaeologists can learn something about the people of our time. What does the statue represent? The mind-blowing twist in your favourite TV show that clearly changed the life of everyone forever, unlike all that boring stuff they show on the news. Your least favourite political figure being devoured by rabid rhinoceri, which also covered in badass tattoos. The glorious instant when your friend stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while hella drunk. Probably that one for me.
Okay.
For Rotnips.
Bold again. Rotnips.
Creative
bold.
again.
There you go.
A radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower? The incredible power of writing fanfiction so compelling that the actual creators of the TV show decided to go with
Is that
my
you by any
ideas.
chance?
That does sound like it. Probably rabies. I'll go to the hospital immediately. Superpower of always choosing the right combination of emojis to get the desired reaction from all people, seducing my loved ones, burning my enemies, and settling an argument, and even conveying complex emotional thoughts. Well, fanfiction.
Well, because I had no idea about emojis, don't give a shit about fanfiction. Probably rabies. Probably rabies.
The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? I will finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know my legacy. It's okay. We invented the apocalypse to take care of the overpopulation of commoners. I always party as if there were no tomorrow, so who cares? 100 push-ups, no. 200 push-ups. Nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today. They always tell you the world is ending. I'll profit on other people's hysteria.
What are you going for?
Then.
Stop.
That one then.
Okay. Let's go with... Let's go with I always pie. Oh, I got pie ghost. I want to go with pie ghost.
I got the same guy again.
Yeah, because the problem is that
Did you see that though? If
We'll go
I'd
first.
gone for that one again,
Yeah.
that creative one, I would have got the vampire. I would have got Liam.
So who are you actually going to go for this time?
I don't know. Good class. Wow. That day you listened to your elders and learned valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity. You gain 2 smarts. Later you see Damien packing a bag. I'm going away for the weekend. To detention. I have fucking detention again. Why? Just because I rigged the teacher's lounge door with booty traps that poured
Booty traps. Selkie piss.
booby traps even. Selkie piss on whoever opened it. I mean, I didn't even set anything on fire this time. Let me spill the tea, this school is strict as fuck. Anyway, just brainstorming some ways to keep things entertaining beyond fucking ditching. Fucking ditch. Cross-species economic and social barriers make it lifelong friends with a diverse group of students in detention and find out through silly dancing that you're not so different after all. Okay, well. I never really thought of making connections before. I mean, what's this? Spooky High best friend race? But you're right, I could always use a scapegoat for some of my more sinister plans. When the weekend is over, the tales of Damien's exploits as outsider turned buddy echo through the halls. Rumours fly that handshakes were made up, deep secrets were revealed, and a whimsical dance scene took place in the library. By next week, people are still intrigued about why Damien is sort of frozen in the middle of a football field with his fist in the air. Damn, did you start a new school club? You gain 2 fun, 1 creativity. Look at my creativity this time.
Okay, let's go, Rotnips. We're going to go to the gym. That day an epic virtual match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels the team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You clearly are a natural born leader. You gain +2 charm. Yes, Polly's staring at her phone with an uncharacteristic intensity. She usually looks much happier sorting through dick pics.
Dick pics?
Dick pics. Better investigate. Oh, hey, Boo! I'm just checking out information on possible afterlives. Like, I'm going to spend my time as a high school student for all eternity. Who does that? I've collected some pamphlets from various afterlives, and I'm looking into the pros and cons of each option. It's just such a big decision, you know? I mean, this could affect the rest of my afterlife. Do you know anyone who went through any of these afterlives? Which afterlife are you into? Soft enveloping cloud sky made 100 adorable fluffy... Oh my god, tiny perfect kittens!
Kittens!
Oh my god, yes! The most yes! The maximum yes possible, the yesest! It's amazing because, you know, the biggest complaint about kittens is that they're perfect, adorable balls of fluffy cuteness armed with tiny knives in their paws! Oh, my throat's actually really hurting. Which I have no problem jamming into people with absolutely no notice. You know I can't feel the pain of tiny kitten claws? Ghosts, bitches! I can literally roll around in a cloud of kittens, feel nothing except the tiny, fluffy softness, no fear of claws. I'm definitely going to work my essay for Cloud Kitten World. Maybe something along the lines of why I deserve to snuggle cats because of that one time I pity fucked a werepanther. Maybe I can get to write my letter of recommendation, Rodnips. Fingers and tiny furry paws, cross it, I get in, and hope to see you there one day. Did Polly just say she hopes that you die?
Yeah.
Well, if it's to reunite with her, I guess it's probably fine. Aren't you just dying to take it to Monster Prom? I'm already dead. I'm a zombie. You're getting that... Oh my god, you're getting that terrible joke that... Oh my god, my words are just falling out.
To use again later when recounting the story as well as 2 creativity and 1 charm.
That's the one. Right, let's trade places. Everybody choose something bad. My farts.
Cancer.
Fucking hell! Players decide based on how interesting it would be if the selective thing was a key component of a supervillain's plan in a movie. I'm not gonna lie, it's more interesting if farts
It
are.
probably would be if they could do something with farts.
Let's go. Okay, so it's much short. We got like... Okay. I would like some liquid nourishment, please.
Sure.
Could you get me some liquid nourishment? Thank you for the liquid nourishment that you're about to get me. Polly and Miranda sit together surrounded by Miranda's customary crowd of serfs. So wait, you've actually got serfs who eat for you? Well, of course. I mean, though I get in the same voice. Deadpool already did cancer, by the way, Kelly. Deadpool already did cancer. Yes, you suck. She didn't say that, but I'm assuming that's what she said. Well, of course, I find eating to be terribly undignified, so I almost never do it. Hey, me neither. What kind of crazy serfs have you got? Well, I have a serf that goes to the bathroom for me, a serf to experience difficult emotions for me, and a serf to keep my silverware in alphabetical order. I even have a surfing serf for standing on top of me whenever I go surfing. Well, that's a lot of serfs. It's a fair amount. The only limit is my imagination. Unfortunately, my imagination serf imagined a way to escape from serfdom, so now I'm all out of ideas. I'm sure they have a rod nip so you can probably get a dope kind of new serf. Oh, is that so? I can't wait. Well, you're on the spot now. What will it be? I'm right, you should get puppy surf. It's actually not a surf, it's just like 50 cute dogs. I like that. You should get party surf, Polly. Surf experience your hangovers for you.
Dogs.
Oh, fuck! Should have gone with the other one. A surf that's actually a room full of cute puppies? Why didn't my imagination surf come up with that marvellous idea? I swear if he hadn't saved, I'd have him hanged with my execution surfs immediately. As a matter of fact, would you like to be my imagination surf? The pay is non-existent, but you make up for a constant fear of death.
You politely decline Miranda's offer, but agree to go to the animal shelter to pick out a puppy surf instead.
To prick out.
Yeah.
There you go, Sis Ra.
Ooh, where am I going to sit? So you sit over here.
Yeah.
I...
Do you want to sit with Tony Tiger?
Well, that's the guy they said was my match. Find Liam taking a picture of his food and Scott taking a picture of also Liam's food. Ha, yes, Scott, snap away. My artistic plating is too magnificent to ignore.
Reddit is autistic.
Artistic? What? I'm playing Pokemon's Go, the mobile version of the hit Pocket Humans video game. What do Pocket Mans have to do with my food pick? There's a level 43 Bernard Henson looking out in the middle of your plate. Here, take a look. Scott, why does your phone show a tiny human doing pottery on top of my eggplant ravioli? You mean you don't know Bernard Henson? He used to be a chartered accountant,
character.
but now he decided to pursue his dream of being a world-famous potter. That major life change has made him super rare. Pocket humans almost never follow their dreams. Well, I don't care how rare he is. His presence is spoiling my pristine food pick. Spoiling it. But pocket humans are way cooler than boring old food
The way
pick.
you say cool, Kelly.
Ah, sorry. You take that back! Uh-oh, tempers are running a little high. Look like it's up to you to settle this dispute. Scott's right, Liam. Why take a normal cliched food pick when you could take a food pick of Scott's capturing Pokemon off your food pick? Scott, look over here. There's a Stuart Hogarth on top of that pile of mashed potatoes.
What, you going to pick for your boyfriend?
Good lord, you're right. The layers of irony are practically infinite. Go ahead, Scott. Catch your Pokemon. Okay, here I go. Wait, what are you doing? Stop molesting my pasta. I'm not trying to grab your pasta, bro. I'm trying to grab Bernard Henson. But he's too slippery. You imbecile! Bernard Henson isn't actually on top of my ravioli. He's an image projected by your phone. Are you sure? He seems so real. Let me just try to grab him a few more times. No, my artfully arranged pasta pockets are in disarray, you fiend. Liam chases you and Scott away so he can rebuild his artful pasta arrangement. You bond with Scott by teaching him how to actually play Pokemon Goes.
Pokemon Goes. Everybody choose a brand. Say it to us out loud. What's your brand?
Ben & Jerry's.
Domino's. How intriguing being if a selected brand decides to produce their own TV show. Domino's TV or Ben & Jerry's TV?
Ben & Jerry's TV.
If you're random it. No, we go Ben & Jerry's. You fucking sis, man.
Let's do this.
Where you going? Where you going? Where are you
outdoors.
going? Oh my
That day
god, she
during
looks
recess.
so elegant.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demon from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rap party. You gain 2 fun. You notice Damien and Miranda squatting on the grass, poking something with a stick. You rush over, hoping for a dead possum, but instead you find them gathered around an entire tiny metropolis. Check this shit out. It's our kingdom. I call it Smalltopia. A tiny voice from the city shouts up at you. It's called West Pemberley and we're not a monarchy. I was just going to burn it with a magnifying glass, but I'm happy Miranda stopped me. It's good to be king. A tiny voice from inside the city says, we vote for our leaders in a biannual election. But we are facing quandary, how to boost our kingdom's struggling economy. Yeah, the whole place has been facing an economic recession ever since a pigeon stole the hospital to build its nest.
Wow.
The tiny voice says that red guy stole the hospital and lied about it. I'm used to managing kingdoms that are significantly larger as much more underwater. I'm afraid I'm at a loss. Yeah, how about being our royal advisor that pays shit but you can take whatever buildings you want? Hey, says that tiny voice. Build a new hospital out of popsicle sticks and hot glue. You know what always boosts an economy? War. I think I saw an anthill over by the water fountain. I'm gonna build a new hospital. Hell yeah! I fucking love crafts. Finally, an opportunity to give back to our beloved kingdom. Damien and Miranda excitedly glue a bunch of popsicle sticks together and draw a big red cross on them with a Sharpie. They plop it right where the old hospital used to be and hardly caution anybody. I think we make a pretty good civic planners, don't you, Miranda? Oh yes, most certainly, Damien. Streams drift up to you from the city. One voice cries, take them to the hospital. Another replies, it's just an empty box of wood and glue. It doesn't even have beds. What sort of cruel joke is this? There's always something to laugh about in Smalltopia, isn't there? You gain 2 fun and 1 creativity.
Wow, for being cruel. Okay, I'm gonna go to the gym and speak to this bird. Hello, bird. Right, who am I going for again? Going for... No, I shouldn't have got... Okay, that's fine.
Wow.
I know I should have got for her, I just fucking forgot. Something happened to me!
Sure.
Saturday night, you're a cool pizza place that cooks pizza in a real pizza oven. Little did you expect that the chef opens up to get you pizza, Damien appears from the flames. How does that work? Can he teleport through fire? Has he been waiting inside the oven this time just to make a kick-ass entrance? Ah, the mystery. My dude, I fucking hate needing people's... Oh my god. Needing people's help. But I might need yours. Don't let it get to your head or I'll stab you so I don't have to owe you anything. Enough threats, here's the deal, fuckhead. I might or might not be feeling attracted by your buddy Sizra.
Oh, really?
You know the one. Always making absurd choices, being equal parts stupidly sexy and sexily stupid. And with a nice booty. But I don't want to get my feelings hurt by rushing into love without the proper judgment. My dads always say, if you love someone, shoot them and see what happens. I mean, that's good advice. That's good. You don't know how someone's going to react to you shooting them. So therefore, especially if you live in America, just in case you accidentally discharge your gun,
Wow.
you need to know. Great fatherly advice, right? Thing is, Principal Giant Spider, Principal Giant Spider,
His therapist
and my
and the rule of law.
therapist, and the rule of law, I seem to think that shooting someone to check if they're the one is not very legal. They've strongly recommended that I do all that what they call a theoretical level, like imagining the whole thing. But imagining it's for losers, and since you both know Sizra are a loser yourself, I thought you could tell me what Sizra would do if I were to shoot them. Sizra all about getting shot. They go to the doctor every day just to get a shot, and shot's the only thing they do apply. So I think you can give them a shot. Believe it or not, if you were to shoot Sizra, they would not be into it. Hashtag true story. Yeah, that works. There you go, he likes it. Well, that's convenient. I have the feeling Damien would increase someone's chance of getting shot or stabbed. You don't get to be as big asshole as me without making some enemies along the way. I feel bad if my loved ones got shot because of me. But no, Sizra is so into getting shot as a relief. I fucking hate guilt. I only said quilt then. For some reason I thought that was cute. Okay, it seems like my heart isn't being a drunk idiot this time. I might be onto something. Nice. And who knows? If they are into getting shot, I might add some spice into my foreplay, if you know what I mean. Hey, honey, you wanna have sex? I mean shooting Sizra before having sex with him, just to be clear. There you go. Wowie. You're welcome, Sizra. By forgetting you some demon dick and for the blood loss you're about to experience. You had too much blood anyway.
Wow.
You get +3 charm. Aww. Oh, never mind. Okay. Everybody choose the food. Say a food out loud. What's your food?
Mashed potato.
Avocado. How unappealing a pizza would be with the chosen food as its topping. Mashed potato pizza or avocado pizza?
Mashed potato pizza would be
They're
disgusting.
both pretty grim, but yeah, you're right. Mashed potato pizza. I can't make mashed potato pizza.
Morning.
Let's do this!
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits but gain 2 boldness. That day you didn't expect to find a fucking wild griffin in the
Fucking hell.
WC. The creature is wrecking everything in a very griffinly manner. You can only assume that the thing's natural habitat isn't the high school bathrooms. You realise you're not alone in here. Scott and Damien are unsuccessfully trying to contain the situation. Damien, I'm starting to think this maybe wasn't a good idea at all. Damn, this thing is crazy. How is this happening again? Our plan was perfect this time. Next time we should try with the brie cheese instead of Gouda. I think that's what drove the griffin crazy. Let me make a note. Damien, it's brie cheese or brie cheese. Not now. We need to do something about this griffin or we're gonna get fucking expelled. Hey, you! Come help us. We've got to calm this thing down. There comes a time in everyone's life when they need to deal with a wild griffin. That time for you is now. It's time to try that specific spell that turns griffins into plates of spaghetti. You know it's going to be useful one day. You need to make that griffin respect you, and the only way is by challenging it to a radical hip-hop battle. Spell.
So smart.
Ignoring all the noise from the griffin, you start reciting the arcane words of the long-dead language. It might be a long shot, but you at least need to give it a try. As the magnificent and mysterious light starts shining from your hands, you hear an explosion in the bathroom filled with purple smoke. Fuck, it actually worked. The griffin is no more, and instead you have in front of you a plate of spaghetti. Good for you, I guess. What the fuck? Did you just turn that griffin into a plate of spaghetti? That's too radical, dude. You have to teach me that. I'm gonna tell my enemies and all kinds of bad
It sounds
stuff.
so weird hearing you say the word dude.
Dude.
It sounded
Dude.
so weird.
You saved our asses, thanks. And look, Damien, it's all happened accordingly to our plan.
Your pronunciation sounds so weird with some of these words.
Look, Scott shows you both some childish scribbles in his notebook, detailing possible outcomes for their plan. One of them involves turning the Griffin into spaghetti, and that's not even the weirdest one. I guess we're geniuses after all, right? But we gotta admit that our friend here has been a key piece in the whole operation. Hooray! Then all three of you celebrated by eating that polymorphed plate of pasta. It turned out to be a great experience for everyone. Oh yeah, except for the Griffin. Not a great experience for the Griffin at all. You gain 2 boldness and 1 smart.
Okay. Okay.
What are our stats looking like?
I'm gonna go to the gym. Epic virtual match, blah blah. Oh, by being part of your charm against part of your other team's leader's charm. That commitment amazes your whole team and their spirit is fueled by determination. Finally win, take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. You're hanging out with Polly afterwards and she's about to show you her latest dumb tattoo when suddenly...
My love.
Never fear, my lady, I will save you from this... these words, cretin. Ugh. It's the interdimensional prince and he's apparently here to block your metaphorical cock. Wow, you're so sparkly! Those tearaway pants! Sadly, they are not my queer. My fashion sense does not operate in the same ethereal plane as yours. Well, I'm persistently on fleek. I died on fleek, and so I'm cursed around the earth forever, eternally, on fleek. Is this an exact on fleekness which I seek? For you, madame, I am in need of fashionistas such as yourselves to plan the ultimate wedding. Ours. Ours? This could be bad. You know, Polly's not above getting married as a one-off joke. You gotta stop this madness. So a party so dope, Polly doesn't want to travel to another dimension. A party with sex lasers. Let's go with that. You steal the sex lasers from your school. Sex lasers are a thing, by the way, now.
Yep,
they exist.
Totally.
From your school's highly controversial physics lab and get the party started. Great zoblins of, oh my god, Gorlaxia. Gorlaxative. I did not know you had such a sick parties in this dimension. Yeah, boy, this school is naturally ranked in the field of particle physics. Get it? Particle?
Wow. I did get it.
I don't know what kind of snooty soirees you got over there in this snooze dimension, but here at Spooky High School we have sex with coherent light. I am truly humbled by the heartiness of your party. I shall return to my dimension and lament the fact that this is totally party wasteland. Don't even notice the prince leaving because you're too busy humping a laser. I'd love to hump a laser, that'd be great. You gain +2 bonus, +1 fun! Don't know why I say it like that. Let's trade places. Everyone choose a celebrity. Say a choice out loud. Kerry Katona. I don't know who she is.
David Beckham.
Okay. So Sarah is secretly a vigilante hero.
David Beckham. Definitely.
Okay. Your first choice at lunch.
Let's do this.
I don't really know. I've kind of got something with him, something with him,
You
something
probably...
with her and him. I'm gonna go here.
Yeah?
Find Damien and Vera hunched over a scale modical.
Scale modical.
Scale model of Spooky National Bank made of milk cartons, lunch trays, and ketchup packets. Alright, we'll go through in the side entrance, disable the alarms with the EMP, and blow the safe. Why don't we just blow up the side entrance, blow up the alarms, and blow up the safe? Because we only have so much to see for Damien. That sounds like a personal problem. What's this thing? Damien points at a kosher dill pickle in front of the vault labeled Police Ogre. That's the Police Ogre. He's got eyes all the way around his head and never sleeps, doesn't take bribes, and is invincible in combat. Can we blow him up? No, we can't blow him up. We need to find a way around him. Well, I'm out of ideas. Yo, Sizra, we'll cut you in on the heist if you can solve this ogre problem for us. Luckily, you're a heist mastermind. Totally. Before Vera or Damien can react,
I've seen you play GTA. You are not a heist mastermind at all.
Rob the bank yourself and split the money with Vera. I'm gonna eat the pickle.
Eat the pickle.
Quick as a flash, you snatch that pickle off the table and bite it in half. Yes, success, suck it, ogre. Doesn't actually solve the... Look, Vera, now the path to the vault is clear. We can blow it open and walk out with the cash. But the ogre is still there. The map doesn't lie, Vera. I see no ogre. Fine, why don't you two just rob the bank then? I'll focus my illegal drug trade. You're happy to share a romantic heist with Damien. Together you eat the actual ogre just like you ate the pickle, and everyone knows the police ogres are the ultimate aphrodisiac.
You guys fucked after eating a fucking police ogre.
Well, I do like pickles.
Okay, Scott and Polly are sitting together laughing at the metaphorical asses off. Do Damien, do Damien. Grr, I'm Damien, look at me and my stupid red face. I use violence to cover up the fact that I've been brought up in a revere a toxic version of masculinity which has been alienating me from my own true emotion. That's true. You sound exactly like him. Okay, you do Vera. I'm Vera. I just like it to be like, I'm Vera. I'm very smart, my hair is pretty, and all my friends will come to me because I'm a strong, independent black woman. Scott, I'm not so sure you understand how impressions work. I'm not Scott, I'm Vera. You can tell because I said my name just now. Okay. Where are you, Rodney? Have Scott any good impressions? Just one, but it's real doozy. Woof woof, it's me, Scott, a dog boy who's bad at impressions. Okay. You know you can do an impression of me because I said my name, but... Oh my god, that sounds exactly like him!
Look at her face.
It does. Yeah! Remember that time we took that impression class together and we had to introduce ourselves? Oh yeah, I guess I did say woof woof, it's me, Scott, the dog boy who's bad at impressions. But I didn't yell like that. I'm sorry, you're the real Scott? There's two absolutely identical werewolves in front of me and I can't tell the difference. Polly insists on smooching contest to determine who the real Scott is. You end up winning, and in more ways than one.
Oh, you've had a smooch.
I've had a smooch, ain't I? Theodora decided based on how early you would die during a zombie apocalypse.
I would die straight away.
Okay.
Would I not?
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be much better, to be fair. Clicky wrists.
Let's do this!
Oh, clicky neck. Oh, clicky everything.
The girl's not here.
No, she's not here. Go somewhere, woman.
Library.
Easy steps to enlarge your tentacles.
Oh, yeah.
Girls love a really long tentacle, right? Click on the link to find out how tentacle enlarge 43211notavirus.net.
That day you spend some time on the library's PC sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. Doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam?
Are you scamming people?
You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain 2 money. Cool. You're casually practicing some magic spells when Damien and Scott come running up to you. Dude! Bro! We just had a fucking sick idea. But we need your help to make it work. Shh, Scott, be cool. Oh yeah, I'm being cool. I can be cool. Look at him. Okay, picture this. A family-style pasta restaurant in the 5th circle of hell. We call it Pasta Paradise. Scott and Damien's Pasta Paradise. Scott's got the blueprints all drawn up. I've got the real estate rights. All we need is someone who can turn griffins into pasta. Giraffes? They look like giraffes.
Poor giraffes.
But wait, Damien? Yeah? Where are we going to get enough griffins to stock a whole restaurant with pasta? Oh, fuck. Okay, listen. I'm willing to cut you in on this business venture, but only if you can help us find enough griffins to stock our kitchen. Nice move, Damien. That's why you're the brains. Damn right. So how about it? Obviously, start another business next door, Scott and Damien's griffin grooming. Believe it or not, you can actually make pasta without yeah. Fuck yes. Anyone who owns a griffin deserves to have that griffin turned into pasta.
Wow.
And I can groom the griffins. I love grooming griffins. Their manes are so soft. Don't you fucking start with your griffin grooming shit again, Scott. That's what got us into that whole mess in the bathroom to begin with. I thought it was because we wanted to start a pasta restaurant. No, wasn't it because we wanted to turn the griffin into an international hip-hop icon?
MC Griffin.
I think you were actually trying to wreck the bathroom. Whatever, the past isn't important.
So the past.
We're in the griffin grooming business now. And you were here when it all began. You gained +1 creativity and 2 money for your great job as a business consultant.
Okay, my go.
Yeah, what's our stats? Can you compare them?
So you got 9 smart, 8 boldness, 12 creativity, 4 charm, 11 fun and 9 manatee. Manatee? I'm like manatee. I've got 9 smarts, 9 boldness, 5 creativity, 12 charm, 11 fun, and 0 money.
Does this tell you where everyone is?
I know. Oh, it tells you what you boost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get more fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You casually chat with Juan, the small magical Latino cat.
I want to see the small Latino cat.
Yeah, I do want to draw these. Okay, we've already seen that one. Forget about that though. Polly's here and she looks ready to party, so basically just normal. There you are, my favourite party favour besides ecstasy. Are you ready to get crazy? You indicate through a heart-stopping glow stick manoeuvre that you are indeed ready to hit the clubs. The clubs? Not tonight, boo. Tonight we're going to engage in my favouriteest pastime, party crashing. That's what I said. I'm reading the words that were in front of me. I just love crashing parties and making them go wilder and crazier, you see. Tonight we're going to crash this totally sweet baby shower I heard about. And knowing you, I bet you get some killer ideas in terms of how we should crash it. Nothing else than baby power, more like extra babies.
Literally
crash
crash.
into the fire like with a boat.
Yes.
I think it should be the one with like extra babies. No, doesn't seem like that. Yeah, suppose I'll do all those babies that won in the raffle. On the way to the party, the police over Polly's dump truck. Oh no, the cops! I'm not going back to jail! I mean, I just walked through the walls like last time, but that was totally bad college transcripts. Polly disappears, leaving you the solo over a dump truck full of babies. In order to keep the cops on you, cops off your back, you have to adopt all of the 407 of them.
You're on
leaving
minus
you much
money.
less for romance. You lose -2 charm and -1
You're
money.
on minus money.
It's fine, I'm in debt. The Monster Prom draws near. Who are you going to take?
Damien.
I mean, that does look like the main couple there. Let's go, Polly. Here we go. Oh, you finally play with your courage and blast your beloved to the Monster Prom with you. What? Not a chance in the world, darling. No! Poor life choices is how I died. So I can tell you a proper ass life choice when I see one. And boo, you're a big one. You were ashamed by your failure at that prom. You photoshopped Garfield into all your prom pics as if he was your prom date. Yeah, Garfield the orange cartoon cat, not your brightest idea. Anyway, even with your Photoshop skills, you still can Photoshop the sadness of your face away. Sad. Oh.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Prom? Burning stuff and committing murder might be badass, but nothing as badass as following your heart and believing unapologetically in love. Let's do this. Let's live our lives with zero regrets. Prom, here we go. Look at us. Prom night was awesome. You and Damien reflected on the fucked up misadventures you had over the past few weeks. You've definitely been your worst self. After some good laughs, you conclude, well, I'm definitely going to hell. He stayed silent a bit after that and then he added, you know what? I see no problem with that. Best night ever. Yeah.
You almost like to become a lasagna, by the way. How does it feel to be most likely to become a lasagna?
Yes, I am a lasagna.
Lasagna. Bolognese.
Lasagna.
It's now got a secret ending. I wonder how we get.
Are they secret ones?
Yeah, because it said the new secret ending. So there must be secret endings in there. I want to get a secret ending at some point. Obviously, not tonight because I think we've gone on pretty late. So let's just get the. Who's this guy?
Tony.
I want to date him.
That must be a secret.
I want to date the Blob.
And what about her?
Who, her? No, I really like. I tell you what, I actually prefer her. Probably, to be honest. Don't space. After Monster Prom, we kept living our lives, falling in love, battling for a friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. Oh my God, Cthulhu girl. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Miranda and Damien received an award from Smalltopia for their work as city planners. Smalltopia's citizens still insist the award was fake and that they pray for the two of them to stop messing with their city. Polly's drug cooking skills proved to be useful as she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. Yet, on her free time, she still cooks drugs. Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon flavoured ecstasy and a thing called LS Dope.
LSD.
Scott turned out to be a genius and became the most renowned mathematician in the country. Are we on about the same Scott? JK, he became an athlete, duh. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and good-hearted as ever. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then. There were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.